Seal, you're gonna love this movie. It's 10 hours of watching grass grow.
This is boring, Gadsy.
I think it's relaxing, man. I think it moved.
No, it didn't.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Gadsy, I'm back, mate. Yay. Oh no, the potato man's back.
Oh, Pato, you're back. Great. Where have you been, man?
Oh, the wind told me to go get you some life insurance.
Hang on, the wind told you to go down to Melbourne to get life insurance?
So I went to Melbourne. I caught a bus. And then I caught a tram. I went to see all the sights of Melbourne. The city was alive with people. The wind told me to visit the Vic Market. Then it told me to go to Luna Park. Then it told me to go to Franco Cozzo's. A trip down to Melbourne wouldn't be complete without visiting the Polly Woodside.
Oh, of course you would go to the Polly Woodside. It's a great tourist attraction.
It's a great tourist attraction, isn't it? And then the wind told me to swim across the Yarra, so I did.
What, the wind told you to swim across the Yarra?
Yeah, that kind of happened, and then the cops arrested me and I've been in hospital for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that would happen.
Now I'm back. Let's party, Gadsy. Come on.
No, man, I'm just trying to relax.
Oh, come on, mate. Gadsy, please, kick this guy out. I'm sick of him. He's sending me crazy. Gadsy! 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 Gadsy!
Alright, stop this, guys. I'm going prospecting.
Okay, what's your full name?
Boo, it's spicy. Gadsy here, Buckshot Prospector. I hope you're well and I hope life is treating you well. I've just come down for a very, very short session back to that spot in my last video where I was getting really good pans from here. So I'm just going to try and clear this out as much as I can. I'm not going to be doing it for too long, maybe a couple hours, not too much. It's a Sunday, so it's a lazy, lazy Sunday. So yeah, I guess we'll get into this. I'll show you what the pans are looking like so you kind of know what it's about. See how much I get out of there, and if I still got a bit of time I might test a bit more around this section. I'll describe this area a bit better. We've got bedrock coming up here and we've got like a little bowl of bedrock just sitting there. I tested above here and I wasn't really getting that much gold, but I haven't really tested on this side yet. I'll probably do that soon. I don't know. I'll wait and see. But yeah, we'll get to this and start digging around. Just lazy day, you know how it is. Another thing that I'm going to do today, instead of getting Snuffy out and snuffering up the gold, I'm just going to get the cons and put them into this and then I'll clean them up at home. I'll show you what one pan looks like, just so you get an idea. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, there's about 10, 20 there. So I'm just going to start doing a whole heap of pans and putting the cons straight into the bucket. I will be keeping an eye on the amount of gold that's in each pan, just so I'm not just digging up useless dirt. Yeah, so I'll start doing that, yeah? I moved the big rock that was sitting there and also the other rock that was sitting a bit in the middle of the creek. I'm going to get the material underneath that. I found a small little channel that was showing a bit of colour, but yeah, this didn't seem to really have too much gold in it, so I think I'm just going to leave that. I might go back to it, I'm not too sure yet. So I'm just going to yabby pump this. I'll show you what I get for a pan of that. That's a poorer result than what I have been getting. I was getting 4 times that much before. So what I'm going to do is just a whole heap of pans, put the concentrates into the bucket and rinse and repeat over and over again. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a bucket full of cons. At the moment it's not looking too full. At the moment it's not that full. So yeah. just keep on going at it. Hopefully get enough to maybe get half a gram or something. My phone's going off because I just connected it back to the network. Yeah, so I'll just keep on doing this. So I've done a whole heap of pans, I don't know how many. This was okay. Under those two rocks was kind of okay, but not that good. But as I'm going up, the black sand's getting more coarser, I'm getting more gold. I'll do one pan, show you what it's looking like. That's what I have been getting every single time I've done a pan from that spot. There's at least about 50 to 80 specks there. So if I'm consistently getting pans like that, I'll probably have a ripper day. I don't know how much longer I can do this, but I'll do a few more, and then if I don't get it all done, I'll come back and hit it again. I wasn't even planning on coming out today, but I got itchy feet, and when I find a decent deposit, I just want to go back and clean it. Not as much. Nah. Oh well. So what I think I'll do is I'll just yabby pump this now, because whatever I missed in the shovel will be sucked up by the yabby pump. So that's what I'll do now. So going from the pans, it's not showing like there's much more colour there. So I'll empty the bucket into a pan and we can just see a rough idea what we've got so far. I don't normally do this where I put the cons into the bucket. I usually just pan down to what I can see and then I suck it up. So it'll be interesting to see if I do get a better result this way. That's the best I can do, but there's heaps of gold all the way through all this black sand. So today was a real quick session. It was only about an hour and a half, 2 hours I think, maximum. So yeah. I think I'll be going out prospecting in a couple of days or doing something at least, so I guess I will see you then. And we're back! Me and Chris have decided to come to a mine. Crazy, crazy mine.
All yours for 1.6 million.
Oh, that's cheap in today's market.
Yeah, it's bargain.
So we're in the middle of nowhere on goat territory. We've just climbed down from that really steep hill that's very, very sketchy to come across this a nice little adit that's yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. We also have a giant mullock pole and it looks as though no one's been here. Is that right?
It looks like no one's been here.
No one's crazy enough to come down here apart from...
That's because there is a literal solid wall of a mountain between you and the access.
You can kind of see the gradient of the hill here. Only
Not a good gradient.
Only mad people like us would come down to try and find some gold.
I'm not mad, I'm crazy. There's a subtle difference.
Yeah, well, yeah. You're not angry crazy.
That's right.
You're just crazy.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a bit of detecting around here to try and find some specimens, hopefully. Hopefully I find 1.5 grams, so then I can get my 3 ounces. So yeah, let's get to it.
Gadsy, my bro, you're going to flip when you see this. I'll have to get out of your way. Go have a look at that.
Wow, look at that.
It goes right up.
We could probably still keep on going.
Yeah.
you want it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just go careful because this is obviously a collapse. So don't do anything.
No. You can still see all the pig marks. Look at all that. Further on down. Oh no, it just ends here, man.
Is it the end or a collapse?
No, it ends, I think. So there is a vein here that they've been working. Oh, look at that. Oh man, you have to see this.
I'm coming. Gazzy's telling me that there's a working vein that looks really good. Look at all the scratches.
Look at that.
All over his face. Look at that. They come in here and just clean this whole face up.
That's definitely worth sampling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's that highly decayed vein.
Yeah, it's in the fault.
This would be worth sampling, but I don't have the gear for it today. Unbelievable. Where they followed, he scraped all up that wall. He's come in under here. He's scraped all of this out. He's chased it down, and it pinched out on him down in there. And then he used this to backfill.
Yeah,
and
this is all backfill.
I just love seeing where he's really aggressively like whacked the rock.
Is that wax? Oh no, that's moisture. What is that? I just put my finger in it.
Oh, it's rock cum.
Look at that, that's blue.
Unbelievable, eh? Blue malachite or copper, probably.
We haven't been in a mine for quite some time, so it's always fun going into these. We've still got some of the support posts here.
Unbelievable. I just like... Oh my god, there's shinies in that vein. That vein right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see it. Look at that big bit of quartz sitting there, man.
Oh, this... Hang on. There's that real big bit of quartz up there. And if you come across on this side, this vein's all shiny. Oh, this is a one-man operation, right?
You reckon?
Yep.
One man?
Yep.
One man did all this?
I reckon. One or
Who?
two. One or
What,
two.
Superman or what?
You can do a lot with dynamite.
Alright, so I'm going to just start detecting around the top part first, then we'll go further on down. Not getting any real sound at all. Oh, you got a nail! Yeah! You can see there's quartz coming all the way through here. It's gone down. They did move a fair bit of material out of that mine there, as you can see. So I'm just gonna continue on down slowly. This ground is not the most easiest to travel on. It's around here somewhere. The target down there was junk. My camera decided to lose its battery when I was halfway digging, so not too good. Chris is digging up junk. It might be a giant nugget, who knows?
Well, there's a big rock in the way at the moment.
Maybe that is a giant nugget.
Imagine if it was a giant specimen.
The world's biggest specimen.
Okay, this is, I'm gonna have to open a big hole for this. What kind of nail do you think it's gonna be?
Oh, I reckon a square one.
You reckon?
Yeah, square
Or
one.
big or little?
Oh, big.
I reckon half of a square nail, about 2 inches long.
Could be one of those real fancy ones. If that's going through solid rock,
It might be a chisel.
is it the rock?
I doubt it. That feels like host rock to me. So. Nah.
Ah, God. Well, that shows how good the 6000 is. It's detecting through that rock.
Over a foot down.
It's
It's definitely going to be iron of some kind.
It's probably a
Pick
wedge.
or
A
wedge. We're on solid clay though. I think we're actually under the tailings.
Oh, the
Ah!
luckiness.
Horseshoe! So I know the mythology is horseshoe up catches luck, and when
Yeah.
you need it, you turn it upside down and it lets the luck pour onto you. So you store it like that until you need it. And
Come
then
on,
it's that way.
empty it out then. Come on. Put it out. Oh, yeah. Give me some
Yeah.
of that. Oh.
Mwah. You're coming home with me.
Well, that's the best find for today.
Yep.
So someone had their horse here. Chris is in the mine at the moment detecting that. I've decided to come up above it where there's another separate digging. When we were in the mine, you could see that there was a digging that went up, and I think this might be the collapsed area around here. So I'll give it a bit of a swing and see what we find. Yep, nothing at all. So we both detected around here a fair bit and found really much nothing apart from our horseshoe and some nails. So we're going to move on to a couple other mines, see how we go there. Chris is going to eat his Anzac biscuit and bits of bark that he found on the ground, and yeah. So we'll see you at the next mine, okay? So we're walking down to the next location. There's a series of mines down here somewhere. The terrain isn't too bad, but it is starting to get a bit goaty. It's probably about 50% goat at the moment. We have to try and be very ginger on the feet. It's getting to about 70% goat now. That's how we measure the scale of hills, is by goat. Just trying to get down here without ski. Chris is saying that I should ski. I'd get some of my Austrian genes going. Wee, 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 wee.
You said you were part Austrian.
Yeah, half Austrian, half Australian.
Oh, well, that's why you're only half good at skiing.
Yeah, only half. That's looking really good. Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, ho, ho. Ooh, a mama.
Aren't you glad I know it out of
Got another one. Somewhere.
What is the other mine, Gad?
Oh, well, yeah, we got two here. We got heaps of quartz all over the ground there. That's a damn big wombat. We have multiple mines around here. We've only found two of them so far. The terrain is goatish. About 80% goat on that side. Certainly dug into here. That. No one's been here.
I can't see a single detector hole.
No detector holes. No one is as crazy as us, Chris.
Yeah. Serves them right.
Yeah. Madness pays off. It's not the syphilis. I reckon Chris is going to find heaps of nuggets and I'm just going to be like, oh damn Chris, you're always finding all the nuggets. Yeah, I know. Gram and a half, I'll be happy. I'm telling Chris to use the the J&M prospecting technique, but he's saying just because he's in the Golden Triangle, that's why he's finding lots of gold. Sure, that might be the case, but
Movie pick, Chris. This sounds really good.
I think
I'm gonna bet that's gold. What do you reckon?
yeah, I reckon.
That sounds like gold.
Yeah,
It's right there.
Yeah. Nah, a little bit more over to your right. Yeah, you're right.
Yay! Gazy's got the magic eyes.
Yeah,
I reckon that's gold.
yeah, it's gold.
It sounds like it. Ooh, it just got very loud though. Alright, it's either a tiny bit of crap or a bit of gold.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a couple. I don't know. We're just gonna try the rock. Damn it! So that means it must be a bit of crap. It's gotta be that. Ah!
Junkie, my junk face. That sounded really good, man.
So good.
Just that subtle, soft sound, not like going crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you do get good targets when it does go crazy, but not around here. It's not very often that happens.
Nah.
So I'm going to try and detect away from him because his detector is so sensitive. Although, compared to having this next to a gold monster, the gold monster would send that thing off if I was like 10, 15 meters away. This, I'm pretty close to him.
Pretty close.
Yeah. So far, no luck. Unlike Chris's detector, I can't drag my coil along the ground, so if I do, I end up just bumping the coil and it just sends a signal out, which is kind of annoying because I'd rather have it as close as I possibly can to the ground. Shout out time. This week's shout out is going to Swinging with Willie or Swinging with Willie. Willie does a lot of detecting around Melbourne and some of the outer suburbs around there. He finds some really cool things and I highly recommend that you go over, give his channel a like and subscribe, watch all his videos, always support one another out in the community and always stay humble. Neither of us are having much luck in this spot. We haven't even found any jungle. So we have had absolutely zero luck whatsoever.
Well, we found a cool mine.
Yeah, we found a couple of cool mines.
Like, that's ultimately the goal.
Yeah.
Because really, gold's nice and everything, but it's hard. It's not the golden triangle.
No.
It's like the chances of you coming to a spot like this, pulling a piece of gold out of the ground with a metal detector are very slim. Even in a gold mine.
The triangle's a lot larger here, so the gold's smaller because it's larger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ratios, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, Good day out again, doing our thing. So I'm gonna go home and process some black sand and so I'll see you back there. And I'm back at my house. We're going to go and process this black sand that I collected with the bucket and run this miller table because I have not run this thing before and I'm hoping I'm going to get it running the right way. We're in my messy shed. I'll show you what I've done with the miller table just to give it a little bit of a upgrade. What I first did with the miller table is I sandpapered the surface slightly just to create some micro grooves. I also drilled a hole through the table. Underneath there's a bottle that will capture all the gold. What I'm hoping is that I'll capture all the fine gold that I collected in that bucket, but what I think I need to do first is classify the black sand, get it wet, and then I can just process the finer material. So that's what I'm going to do first. We have the black sand that I collected. What I need to do is run that through a sieve with water in it into a pan, and then we can classify the big material out of the smaller material. Pretty straightforward, so I'll just get some water for this pan and then we'll run it. I've got some water in the pan. Now put the classifier in here and I just pour this into the classifier. Hopefully I get all the gold out of the bucket. I might give that a wash later on. I know I didn't get any nuggets, so there won't be anything in this. First teaspoon of this. This is a new adventure. I don't know, I think I have to go like this. Across. And then what I do is I slowly put the black sand across. It's making my life so much more easier. Right, so now I scoop that into the little hole. Hopefully I don't lose any of the gold. Yeah, I like this. I'm not really seeing any gold in amongst this. The reason why it's catching here is because this has got a little bit of a lip here, so it's not fully going down, so that's good, at least it's capturing a bit more. So now I just have to slowly do this. It's going to take a while, but at least I'll separate the black sand from the gold a lot more easier. So it's scooping onto a water feature or something, really. You can see the gold just running all along there. Not seeing much in the way of migration. I think I could have sandpapered this a little bit more because it seems as though yeah, the fine grooves are capturing the gold, but not as much as I'd like it to. I'd like to thank Brett McManara for sending me this because, oh man, this is going to make my life so much easier. there's still a bit of black sand in there, but that's kind of alright. Dump it out. So it did do a pretty good job separating the black sand from the gold, although I did push a bit of the black sand into the capture bottle thing. I'll separate the black sand just with a snuffer bottle. But yeah, I'll see you back in my room.
Oh, look at all the gold in here. It's awesome. Wow. Oh, hot coals, really? There's no way around it. I guess I'm going to have to cross it. All right, here we go. Oh, my gold. Oh, no. Clone, save me, mate. A spud gun. No.
Fatality.
Here's all the gold that I found on that day, and that's next to a My Little Pony with wings. Now to get this on the scales. My guess for the weight of this is, I don't know, 0.29. Yeah, 0.29. That's pretty damn good for only a couple of hours just panning and putting the cottons into a bucket. That little spot, yeah, it's pretty rich. I think that if I spent more time there, I may have come out of there with maybe a gram. I will go back there and try and explore a bit more and see if there's something more there, because I've got a feeling in my guts that there is. But detecting on the other side of things, those two mines were the cleanest mines that we've been to. We have not gone detecting at mines before and not found at least a fair bit of junk, nails and blasting caps and things like that. Chris found 3 iron targets, I found 1 nail, and that was it. So yeah, it's got a stump. We reckon they may have been vegan prospectors, and they were using tofu nails and tofu dynamite to work those areas, because we've got no other answer why there wasn't any iron there. It just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, it was still good getting out with Chris and hanging out with him and just, yeah, climbing up the goat territory that we're at. I should mention about the seal. Seal's a little bit grumpy again because, well, Pato's back. Pato was in hospital. He said a few wacky things. He's acting a bit weirder now. He's all quiet at the moment, thankfully. I think he's just getting some rest, but yeah, so maybe send Seal and Billy some likes and subscribes. Help the little guys out. Go over the Pan Hub, Facebook, all that, and yeah, follow me all there and do all that jazz. If you want to, you don't have to. It's up to you. I should mention all these people left donations once again. Your ongoing support and generosity, just, yeah, you really help me out every single time I do this, and yeah, I'm just amazed that you continue to keep on doing it, because yeah, I'm just happy you guys watching my videos. So doing that is just, yeah, it just makes me smile every single time. So yeah, so I guess until next weekend, see ya.